Good morning on this Friday. I'm Nikki Stanzione.
And I'm Kristen Van Dyke.
And this is New Mexico style, and we made it through a week without a voice. Woo!
We did. We made it through this week, the week before Halloween.
I know.
So
we made it through the haunted house. We made it through the maze. We had some adventures this week, and we survived.
We did, and it's going to be a good weekend. We made it through the nasty weather yesterday, which here we didn't get any snow, but a lot of snow up to the north and northeast. So hitting the slopes this weekend, I am super excited about that. Wolf Creek is going to be open, so a lot of people could head up that way. They got 22 inches of snow there.
Oh my gosh.
And then, of course, Red River, 18 inches of snow. 18 inches of snow.
That's insane.
Up near Taos. So they're not, those ski resorts won't be open until Thanksgiving weekend, but, getting closer and closer.
That's exciting,
to time.
Yeah. Although, you know me, I like it when it stays sunny and dry, but for the skiers, it's awesome.
Right, and we're in that drought, so we still really need the rain. We're not going to see it anytime soon, though. Beautiful weekend in store for us. A little cold out there, though, this morning. 42 degrees. The winds are nice and light, though, out of the west at 3 miles per hour. Earlier, we were down into the upper 30s with frosty conditions in some parts. Right now, 29 up in Santa Fe, low to mid-30s up to the north. Alamosa right now, a very cold 13 degrees.
Wow.
And even down the southeast, we're in the low 40s there. Highs today, it will be warmer because we're going to see a lot of sunshine today. That helps things out a bit. 62 in Albuquerque, low 60s for Roswell and Carlsbad, so still well below average and still dealing with some fog out across the eastern parts of the state and up near Las Vegas, so be careful. That should be moving out pretty quickly, though. As we head through the day, again, mostly sunny, still a little cooler than normal, but better than yesterday. And then going into the weekend, another beautiful weekend, mostly sunny skies, so things clearing up just in time for the Halloween weekend. Warmer conditions on Saturday and a nice warm-up sticks around through Sunday. And, of course, Monday, Halloween, 67 degrees, a lot of sunshine, a little chilly at night. We'll dip down into the mid-40s, and then Wednesday and Thursday, we'll have to watch for another storm system, maybe similar to the one that just moved through that may bring us more rain and snow and cold.
But it'll be good for the weekend. It'll be good for Halloween. That's good, and the trick-or-treaters will appreciate that. Well, of course, we're going to get to those weekend events and our hot topics of the day. But first, let's check in with KRQE News 13 anchor Matt Mauro for today's headlines.
Good morning, Nikki. Good morning,
Matt.
Kristen. And good morning to you. In the news this morning, a lot going on at 8:02. Greg Solano, the disgraced former sheriff of Santa Fe County, is set to get out of jail early today. He had been sentenced to 3 months for selling county goods on eBay and keeping the cash. He was sent to jail back in September when he admitted he ripped off taxpayers in the county by selling goods such as bulletproof vests on eBay. In all, he made nearly $75,000 off the hot property. Prosecutors say Solano's thieving was to pay for gambling debts. Solano says it was because his personal finances were in shambles. Prosecutors had wanted to put Solano away for as much as 8 years in jail, the maximum sentence for his crimes. Instead, he got 12 weeks. After he is out, he'll be monitored by an electronic bracelet for the next 9 months and can only go between work and home. And on top of that, he'll be on 4 years probation. Solano still has to pay back $25,000 in restitution. So far, he's taken care of about $10,000 of that he wrote a check before he went to jail in September. It is a brazen act, walking right in and swiping items from a state building in the middle of the day, and it's exactly what happened on Wednesday. Security camera at the Wendell Chino building in Santa Fe caught these two crooks stealing a worker's purse. They walked into the lobby, went down a hall, snatched the purse in the first empty office they saw.
They got away with, all her identification items, as well as a state cell phone, as well as a personal cell phone.
Doors at the Chino building are not locked during business hours, and it's kind of what happens with a lot of state office buildings, and the doors leading into hallways were open too. However, as you can imagine, security going to be tightened down now. Police are still looking for the folks who did it. Well, Governor Susana Martinez wants state employees to start working on schedules that serve you, the taxpayer. What this means is a lot of workers will be switching back to the standard 8-to-5 schedule. You know, former Governor Bill Richardson started the flex time for 22,000 state workers to cut down on how much they drive in state vehicles and avoid rush hour traffic. And now Governor Martinez has ordered all state agencies to take a second look at this policy. In fact, the New Mexico Regulation and Licensing Department already has done that, and it canceled flex time last spring because not enough people there were working during normal business hours. Now some workers are allowed to work on a special schedule only if they have daycare, health, or transportation issues. But public employee unions are not happy with this. They're challenging the governor's move, saying this timing is a little odd because they're right in the middle of contract negotiations. Here at News 13, we have learned the New Mexico chapter of the ACLU is suing so that the Unoccupy Albuquerque protesters can occupy UNM's campus. This comes after cops lined up along the street and the campus for a third night in a row last night. The group was very respectful of the law this time. In fact, the massive police presence that was there got up and left by 9 o'clock. So for the past few nights, the protesters have met to talk about where they're going to take their protests now that UNM's campus is off limits, but they've still not come up with a new location. It is another big delay for tourists hoping to take a ride into a spaceship from New Mexico spaceport. These are the ones who plunked down $200 grand a pop to do it. Virgin Galactic now says it'll be 2013, not 2012, before the rockets will be ready to launch from that spaceport down near TRC. Work is still being done by Virgin's partner company in California, but the terminal hangar that's going to house the Virgin Galactic operations here in New Mexico is set to be done by the end of this year. And a warning for you, watch out when you drive and people are walking through a crosswalk, especially now because police may be watching you. State's Transportation Secretary says police in several cities here in New Mexico will be cracking down on drivers who don't give walkers the right of way. So drivers who are blocking crosswalks or failing to yield to pedestrians could get tickets. Last year in all, 43 pedestrians were killed in accidents here in New Mexico. At 8:06, that's all the news we got for right now. For more, you catch Kristen and me every weekday on KRQE from 5 to 7. Get your weather, get your news, everything you need to start your day off right. Kristen, Nikki, hope you have a great weekend.
Thanks, you too, Matt. And yeah, it's a lot of news going on around town, but also some really bad news.
Yeah, a lot of New Mexicans are going to have to wake up with somebody else in the morning on the radio. The long-running Tony Lynn and Miles morning show on Big I 107.9 was canceled without warning. This was Wednesday after they did the show. So yesterday, no show. This morning, no show. They're done. They didn't even get to say goodbye. It was so sad. Love them.
The show. I mean, they've co-hosted with us before. They've been on our show. We just love them, and I know that, you know, they're a staple here in New Mexico. I've only been here just over a year, and yet I can't even imagine like turning on the radio and they're not, you know, not hearing their voices.
Yeah, it was a big deal. You know, it actually made the New York Times because basically Clear Channel, which owns that station, the largest radio operator in the nation, actually they are, according to the New York Times article, they're $20 billion in debt right now.
Yes, and they did tons of layoffs.
Did a ton of layoffs, like hundreds of employees laid off this past Wednesday, and then they were just part of it. And they actually quoted Tony Lynn in the New York Times. So Albuquerque making it the New York Times again. Remember we were just talking about last week, but
we're
not
popular.
for a really good reason this weekend. Really sad.
Well, we wish them so much good luck in all of their future endeavors. They're both fantastic guys. And you know, other people, wow, it's Friday. Other people we want to wish good luck to are the top 10 finalists for the new face of Gertrude Zachary. The contest, of course, we've been talking about. The top 10 has been announced, and they were there as well as us for the photo shoot with Michael Neese of Studio 7 Productions. We're going to show you soon who's got the look.
The response has actually been really great. We got a lot more entries than we ever expected to get. Almost 500 girls, I believe, 500 girls and guys.
I just think it's exciting that everybody has turned out the way that they have.
I saw a lot of natural talent. That's exactly what we were looking for. All the girls were real natural. It's usually what we try to work with, natural skin, natural hair. So we had a really good turnout, and I look forward to seeing who wins.
She feels that this is something that she's always wanted. It makes me proud if she could actually represent, you know, Gertrude Zachary.
It's an amazing opportunity. You feel so invigorated, and when you're taking the pictures, you just feel glamorous.
This is a big deal for whoever wins. It's, you know, definitely a great big confidence booster, and also opening up tons of opportunities for the future.
This creates opportunities for them, not only within New Mexico, but I think in any modeling industry or film industry that they want to be in. We're definitely an icon of New Mexico.
I love that. And Trisha, she's a great makeup artist. She did my makeup when I did a photo shoot with them, and it's exciting to see those girls. I know they're all really hoping to get there. Catherine was a great representative of Gertrude Zachary for the last year, a beautiful model, so we wish luck to the next one. And of course, we'll do the big reveal here because the winner will be announced on November 4th right here on New Mexico Style. I'm going America's Top Model style on that one. I can't wait. I'm like ready. I'm ready to do it. I'm ready to announce the winner. In the meantime, now we're excited. Of course, it's Friday, and you know what that means?
10 of the week. Yay. Who do we have today? Kenny.
We've got Kenny Hatchett, our photojournalist, of course, and main man here at New Mexico Style, who makes all of our fun stories look so good. And now today he's brought us a little friend. Hi there.
You got Posh.
Posh?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm
Former
sorry.
Spice Girl.
Posh. Former
Posh, like Spice Girl.
Yeah.
Did you bring Beckham with you? For
Is it a he or a she?
It's a little girl, yeah. She's a 4-year-old,
Hello, darling.
4-year-old little Chihuahua.
I think we should call her
she needs an outfit today. It's so
She
cold.
does, yeah. I didn't bring her sweater, but
she loves you, Kenny.
she does. Well, she loves anybody. She's a lap dog for sure. She's great. She's very sweet. Yeah.
She reminds me of a dog that you'd put in a little bitty bag, you know.
I don't know about me, but maybe one of you guys
a little posh bag.
Put it in a little bag.
So is she like all ready?
Yeah, she's ready to go. She's actually one of 61 Chihuahuas that the animal shelter has right now. The Hollywood, you know, had some movies and some commercials, and it kind of gave the Chihuahuas a baby boom, so to speak.
Really?
Yeah, so there's a lot of Chihuahuas. So, you know, she probably won't last long at the shelter, but if you're in the market for a Chihuahua,
this would be the one.
Yeah, well, there's 60 other ones, so yeah, I'm sure you can find one.
Do you know she's good with other pets? Or
she is,
animals?
yeah. This says that she is somewhere on there. Yeah, gentle and easy to walk. Seems to be good with other dogs.
Good with kids
and
stuff.
Good with kids. Oh yeah, I can't imagine anybody having a problem with her. So.
And you know, she looks like she's ready to go to sleep. How old is she again, Kenny?
She's 4 ish. Yeah, that's a
Oh
guesstimate.
my God, precious. Well, we wish tons of luck to Posh. I think you're going to find a family quite soon, love.
Yes. Well, thank you so much, Kenny. And let's get her adopted.
Yes.
Yeah, definitely.
And tell us one more time how she can get adopted.
Eastside Animal Shelter, up there at 8920 Lomas. Or you can call 235-6060.
Fabulous. Thanks, Kenny.
Right,
Thanks, Posh.
Well, there is no shortage of fun things to do this Halloween weekend. Zubu is a family-friendly alternative to trick-or-treating. Your little ghosts and goblins will enjoy haunted habitats, a costume parade, and treats Saturday, tomorrow, from 1 to 4 at the Albuquerque Biopark.
How fun. And you can take an excursion through 300 years of Old Town's haunted history with a real ghost hunter. Tours start tonight and tomorrow night at 10 from 303 Romero Street. Visit toursofOldTown.com for more details.
Or hop aboard the Santa Fe Southern Railway Saturday night at 6:30 for the Halloween Highball. This is an adult-only party. It features complimentary hors d'oeuvres and plenty of witch's brew. Costumes are recommended, as are reservations, so call 989-8600 for more information on that. Sounds like fun.
That is fun. That's for adults only, but the more family-friendly train ride is on Sunday. The Southern Railway leaves the Santa Fe train depot at 2 and takes the Halloween Hot Shots on a ride to the Galisteo Basin Overlook. Again, costumes and reservations are suggested, and that number, again, 989-8600.
And our viewers in the Four Corners can enjoy the Munchkin Masquerade. You can take the kids out to the Farmington Recreation Center. That's tonight from 5:30 to 7:30 for games, prizes, and pumpkins, and of course, a costume contest.
So much fun. And if you're into exploring, go explore beautiful Durango and the Animas Valley by the light of the moon tonight on the Durango Nature Studies New Moon Halloween Hike. This is a unique way for you to see natural history, nocturnal animals, and local landforms, and to hear some cool moon facts and legends. Visit DurangoNatureStudies.org for more details and to register. And you know, we also want to remind everybody, we went to Primitive Fear, great haunted house over at Coronado Mall. If you're looking for those costumes to get out this weekend, go over to Spirit Halloween Costume Shop. It's a great place as well.
Yeah,
and of course, the Maze. See if you can do it like we did.
This is our last weekend, so get there, and then of course Monday trick-or-treating too.
Exactly.
But I'm glad there are lots of events because the kids are getting pretty antsy to get those costumes going. So
exactly. And if you're too chilly to be outside, a movie's always a good idea. And there's actually a few new ones that are hitting the big screen.
Fox's Courtney Friel gives us a preview of what's hitting the box office this frightful weekend before Halloween.
If you like the movie Inception, one of this weekend's new movies is being compared to it. Plus, drinking rum and crime solving also star on the big screen.
Just want something to wake up with more time on my hand than hours in the day.
Justin Timberlake, Olivia Wilde, and Amanda Seyfried star in the thriller In Time, set in the future where people stop aging at 25 and use time as their currency. The rich can live forever, but the poor must borrow and steal minutes to survive.
If you had as much time as I have, what would you do with it? Sure as hell wouldn't waste it.
After a poor man comes into a fortune, he's soon on the run from the corrupt police force and tries to bring down the system.
Puerto Rico. I came down here looking for a story.
It's called journalism.
Based on the novel by Hunter S. Thompson, The Rum Diary tells the story of an American journalist, played by Johnny Depp, who travels to Puerto Rico to work for a local newspaper.
How does anybody drink 161 miniatures?
While soaking up copious amounts of rum, Depp's character becomes obsessed with the stunning fiancée of a shady businessman who wants the reporter to write favorably about his questionable property deals.
Cassius is dead.
And in limited release, The Double, starring Richard Gere, Topher Grace, and Martin Sheen. When a U.S. senator is murdered, a CIA operative and rookie FBI agent team up to solve the crime. They think it's the work of a Soviet assassin, but could one of their own be involved?
Surprisingly, there are no Halloween-related scary movies out. But don't worry, Paranormal Activity 3 is still the reigning champ at the box office. It had the most successful debut ever for a horror film. In New York, Courtney Friel, Fox News.
That is strange. There are more Halloween movies out this weekend.
But here's the thing. I'm a girl, okay? Justin Timberlake, Johnny Depp, Richard Gere. Good weekend at the movies.
So base is covered for you.
Base is covered. We got every age group covered. I like them all. I was talking to Elias last week when he was on the show Friday when you were doing Mark's shift, and we were talking about the upcoming Johnny Depp movie. I said it's like the old Johnny Depp. It's like the crybaby slash, you know, 21 Jump Street Johnny Depp. He looks like himself in this movie. I'm excited. I want to see it. And Justin's movie looks really good too. I heard good things about it.
Yeah,
he said it was like a chance for a boy to really be a boy. He gets to do everything a guy ever dreamed of in that movie.
Oh, well, fun. And then Paranormal Activity. Maybe check that one out if you do want to see a scary flick.
Exactly. Now, real quick, I have to mention this. Charlie Sheen is going to be returning to series TV. Anger Management comedy series was actually picked up by the FX cable channel on Thursday, just yesterday, according to The Hollywood Reporter, and at least 3 cable networks actually were bidding to broadcast his return to the small screen. That's according to insiders, but eventually FX won out.
Yeah, the actor said that, he hopes his new project will give him real ownership in the series, a certain amount of creative control.
Yeah, he also said, I know this character might be a little bit of a stretch for me, but I'll give it a whirl. Yeah, real stretch.
We'll see. It'll be interesting to see. All right, weather-wise, it's looking really nice. We're done with the cloud cover, the rain, and the snow.